Hey tall girl, this is Adrienne Davis checking in. So first off, we're gonna go ahead with the Temple Care Beauty giveaway. So Carmen DeVoe subscriber, Tall Girl Crew subscriber, you are the winner this week. So I will hit you up, I'll get your address, and I will mail that out to you. So I wrote down some notes that I could keep it short and sweet, stay on point, so let's get into it. So by the title, I'm talking about money making, how we think about money, everything like that. Pretty much, I've been heard about, Father God, help me. I had been heard about Grant Cardone about a year ago maybe. He came into my universe, but it's kind of like with everything, you plant a seed and you let it come to fruition and it's time. And just the way that I have approached him, or I've come to be a student of his and let time pass before I really got into it, that's how I know, he's a mega, freaking rock star changing everybody trillions lives. And if a man like this has had time to, I don't want to say mature or whatever, just he's perfected his craft and he's amazing. And if it's taken time for me to even be okay, it's going to take time for people to be okay, you feel me? So I don't have to push myself on people, but one of the things I'm going to talk about, I might as well get into it, is people have to know who you are. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're a nonprofit organizer, people have to know who you are. And this is something that he has honed in on, and even my mentor is people don't know you. And I've even seen in comments people are enjoying my content, but they're I don't understand why people don't see you more. Your channel doesn't have more. Pause. The algorithm, YouTube time, we just talked about, it's going to take time for people to get to know me and find my channel and stuff, but you have to put yourself out there. So there are 1,001.5 things that you can do to get in front of people. Obviously there's social media, and you see on my channel I talk a lot about on my events and how I feel about it, if I'm doing more of those or less of those, and I'm going to talk about that in a second because I have an amazing, awesome update. But you can do events and markets. You can do obviously the Instagram. There's 1,000 social medias in there. There's the Twitter, the Instagram, the Pinterest, Facebook groups, obviously, YouTube, Twitter. I know I'm missing some, but there are ways to get in front of people and add value, add value. And eventually that person's going to be okay, you feel me? I am willing to pay you for what you're offering. So there's give a lot of, there is so much Grant Cardone. Might as well, I'm going to show you. Okay. So I'm going to put a link to how you can get this book for free. All you have to pay is shipping and handling, but it's the millionaire booklet. Bruh, I'm a few pages in and it's honestly, I'm not even gonna play oh, I haven't been thinking these things for a while, but it's just kind of cool to have confirmation from somebody who's there. I feel he's not a new age finance sales person guru, but more just straight up. I love the aggressive and honestly masculine energy that he's coming with, and we need to be confident. There's a reason you shouldn't be confident. There's a reason that you should lower your prices to someone, or approach a meeting, or not do sales calls and leave stuff on the table. The point is to make sales, close the deal. You feel me? That's just how direct he is, and I love it. Honestly, he calls himself Uncle G and everybody like that. Literally Grant Cardone, I'm gonna meet you one day and it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm just gonna thank you, because sometimes I'll speak for myself, but when you are paving the way, when you are starting something, nothing new under the sun, right? But when you're doing something against the grain, our society, where we are now, it has been very, very masculine energy oppression. Literally, be careful, be quiet, be grateful for the little that you have, but don't call it little, because how can you say, I live in a home, but I'm barely surviving, and I should be calling that living and being grateful to God. And to think something against that is very, you're challenging now your parents, and do you honor your parents, and you're challenging your faith, and do you actually love God for all the things he's done? It's just such a psychological, it's honestly a mind F, that to want more in this life during this time, and to not accept mediocrity when you know it's mediocrity. The language that we hear is, you can't have your cake and eat it too. What? Then why would I have the cake? You feel me? For me, I'm talking a little bit more about what is on track and what I actually wrote down, but for me, money should be like air. It should be a resource, like water, like air, like food, that I don't have to be thinking about it like all the time. It's just there. And to get to that point, yeah, I have to put in my work, but it's just the laws of the universe. And it makes sense, because the universe, why would the universe give you money? No, give you power, the ability to influence change, okay? If you haven't trained for it, if you haven't gone through the school of hard knocks, if you've not proven yourself to be a trustworthy bearer of that power, and if you were given that power before your time, before you were ready, you would squander it and jack yourself up in other people. And I can say that from experience. So you have to go through time and training and stuff. And I'm going to talk about in a different video how literally your focus and concentration and commitment to a thing can allow you to time travel and get to wherever you want to be in a shorter amount of time. You can stack things like almost like multiverse and like shorten the time to get there by. I will talk about that in a different video. So something I want to show you is my wall right here. So I'm in a new place, so it's not fully full, but I like that I had the ability to go ahead and kind of reset it. Yeah, that's part of the wall. And I wanted to show you that because I had to clear some stuff off this morning to put some more stuff up, just listening to some Cardone training, and I'm totally okay. Like, Napoleon Hill was kind of like who I was ingesting all last year. And I like that right now. I'm allowing myself to just be totally engrossed in Cardone teachings. And I like that he said in a video today, like, if you listen to me or Ramsey, like, you're not going to understand. You're going to be like, I'm totally knowledgeable. Like, I have so much information, but I don't know what to do, because they're almost like diametrically opposed philosophies. So one of the things, for instance, is, we're taught save. And trust the government or trust the financial institutions that give you barely any. It's insulting the percentages for your rate of return on the money that you give them for them to go make money, and they be borrowing from you. But give us your money. You can't be trusted with it. We're gonna take care of it, and you could be taking that money and putting it right back into your businesses. You feel me? Or you could not be as serious as you are about the creation of your freedom. Like, for me, freedom is everything. Like, free myself, free others. That's all I'm about. And it's really curious that with that ambition, it's so related to money and money creation, because it's like that's a tool for creation. Money is just, it's energy. It's the ability to create whatever reality experience you want. And it's not for, like, I've never been a person, like, ask my family. Like, we've never been, I don't think we've been ball out, show out people. I feel like some parts of the family, like, yeah, they could keep up with the Joneses, but I'll speak for myself. Like, I don't know the last time that I honestly bought something really nice for myself. The only stuff I spend money on, real talk, is like, I need to re-up on my hair product and health products, like health supplements. And that's not like a braggadocious thing, which, let's go ahead and talk about it. Like, some people love their poor thinking so much. They're like, you know what? I would never spend that much on blah, 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 blah. Like, I get everything I want from Walmart, and it's like, you relish and love the fact that you're poor. And to talk about not wanting to be poor again goes to, oh, you're ungrateful, you're trying to be bougie and stuff. Like, we have to, like, decode, throw a light on it, see, there is something, like, I love my bondage. It's almost like a Stockholm syndrome. I always say Sherlock. It's almost like a Stockholm syndrome. Like, you love the bondage that you're in. So anyway, I showed you this wall because mental real estate, like, what are you filling your mind with? Like, your mental real estate, are you in the same cyclical drama, like, oh, like the same relationship, the same type of guys, like, messing with me and stuff, and I want to go talk about it with my friends and family and get validation from my feelings and stuff like that? Are you still in the same, like, are you just still in the same place? Like, I want to say the universe is ready for you to be like, okay, you know what, I could take you to chapter 2. Like, you were on the prefix, like, you were on the introduction just sitting there, but you're really ready to move on, and I can clear some of this stuff on this wall out, because, like, the wall is honestly, like, symbolic of, like, your mind. Our mind is vast and can take a lot, but at some point you can't just keep packing things in. Like, you gotta, okay, I took the lesson, move that, time to put the next thing on. I could take more information. I could take you to level 2, 3, 4. But some of us are almost so insulting and think we can play the universe and talk about, oh my gosh, God, I'm really waiting for my next, like, level up, or like level up Sierra song, and you're still talking the same stuff. Like, you're not ready, bro. Okay. So had to clear some stuff off. I'm really glad that some of the stuff that I put up there was Grant Cardone instructional things. Like one is like to dominate the sector. Instead of like we're taught, oh, competition is such a great thing. You feel me? And it's like if I can dominate, look, this is why, okay, if I can dominate the sector, if there was like one person who was the sole provider in a market for a thing, wouldn't that be greater than, oh, I'm competing with everybody? Because, and when people say, oh, I love a challenge, it's like, do you really? Like, if it was easy to get the thing, wouldn't you want it? These are just mantras that we kind of repeat mindlessly, and I think, and what I'm saying is it's time to challenge those, because we are literally like building up the next like steel doors to us never experiencing the freedom that we want. So I'm gonna leave the link for this in here. The 10X book, somebody put me onto it a couple weeks ago, and love it. I haven't started Be Obsessed or Be Average, but I just want to fill myself with his teachings and stuff. It's just so straight up and direct and everything. And the really good news that I wanted to share is that Body by God, we locked in a church in Miami Gardens to host our first #NoExcuses event. Fitness festival is going to be modeled after Fresh Fest, which is held every year in West Palm Beach. It's just really cool because if you've seen my other videos, I had wanted to, like, I kind of got fed up with, and I just published a video about events, and it really went well and everything like that, but it's like I am ready, and I'm aware for the next level. Like, how many more times, how many more years am I going to go through, you know, going to somebody and asking them if I can set up table, and, you know, I just really want a chance to get in front of your audience. When are you going to start hosting the events? You feel me? And we got the chance. So I will keep you posted on that. Of course, I'm going to have so much footage when it actually happens, but I have a team in place, an event coordinator, medium production, publicist on lock. We're really doing this thing, like really making big 10x money moves and freedom moves, and I'm just so happy. So this video's gone on long enough. Some of the things I didn't touch on, I will talk about another time, but if you have any questions about, I'm going to leave this in the link, but if you have any questions about, I put it in the video I just posted about being a brand ambassador, or a kind of, you know, just an association with the two brands that I have linked below, Body by God and Temple Care Beauty, let me know. I am super excited. The last thing I want to show you is, by the way, this is my sheet that I did. You'll find it in the Millionaire booklet, but how to do millionaire math. So if you have a $10 million goal in mind, and then you set it, and by the way, like, he was like, a millionaire is like basic, like they can barely cover, he said that they wouldn't be able to cover their legislation fees, their legal fees, if they were ever to be sued, like they would be done. So anyway, but I have a goal for when I turn 30, so that's in 4 years, I'm 26, and I have a goal for when the end of this year, the end of next year, 30 and 35, and how much do you have to make to get there? And this is, and it's really simple. And then when you have multiple revenue streams, like these are all the revenue streams I'm going to be setting up over the next few years. And it's not going to take that much. And you present value to people, they will fund you. When they see that you're a go-getter, you actually do it, like, just step out and do it, bro. Like, stop convincing, like, you're not gonna know how to do every single thing. Like, that cannot be the retarder of you actually going out and getting it. Like, you're sitting here like, oh, I don't know how to do the labels, like, I don't know how to communicate with, I don't even know where to begin, and then you're just stuck in this conundrum. Like, you never step out and do it. Just do it. You are going to mess up or not know and learn in that moment. I don't ever want to really use the word fail. I really don't. And this person I was talking to was like, winners are used to losing. Winners are used to failing. Okay? It's literally like water on their duck back feathers. It's just like, okay. Okay? Over there, I have my list of follow-up, and I will show that in another time. But, like, follow-up is everything. You should expect to follow up with somebody if you're in sales, like 6 to 7 to 8 times before you close, and be prepared to close and have a letter of intent, literature, closing, agreeing on the deal. The last thing is, where is that wholesale sheet? So next week I'm beginning my wholesales. all the way. I'm 10xing, and so I had only set aside, terrible tragedy, honestly. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. So I had set aside Wednesdays to do my wholesales, right? And then I was like, if I'm doing my millionaire math, I need to approach 25, leading all the way up to 40 by the time we're in July. 25 establishments so Monday through Thursday. I'm not going to dedicate every single day, but 25 establishments Monday through Thursday, and then it starts to go up every week. So like the following week is going to be 26, the next 27. If you want me to go in depth with this, I'll do it in a different video, but by the time we get to July, I'm calling 40 people a day, Monday through Thursday, for wholesale. And the really cool thing is, like, I'm approaching beauty stores and resorts and everything like that. One of the things that I'll be able to show is my derma. Like, I don't even have to have branding. Like, they could just sell this raw in their beauty stores. Derma stamps, especially the black beauty stores. People are obsessed about lightening their skin, getting even tone, everything like that. Could sell these to you wholesale. You know, you feel it's like it's not that hard. So I'm excited. I didn't mean to slam it. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. All right, you feel me? I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I'm gonna leave the link to the Millionaire booklet. I hope this was a blessing to you. I hope your Friday is freaking awesome, bro. Okay, and I am approaching people for endorsements or shout outs, or like, literally, I'm doing every single thing I can within the time that God gives me, like in a daytime, in a day, and at night, and on the weekend, to get there. I am time traveling because, like, the freedom, myself, my family, my people, like God's people, like all of us, my brothers and sisters, like worldwide, like it's overdue. So like, I be feeling like Guardian of the Galaxy sometimes, you feel me? So anyway, I'm done. I'm tapping out this video. I love you, tall girl. I hope your weekend is awesome. Get a little bit of turn up. Work hard, play hard. But don't blow all that money right now, you feel me? Just have a good time. Enjoy life. Savor life. And kick butt. I will talk with you later. Bye. Yes, end it. End it!